Hey everyone, this is Middle Kid Doc, back for another Pokemon Leafgreen video. In the last episode, we got our 5th party member in the form of Grim the Kabuto. And we taught him surf, of course, and he's level 20 right now. But in this episode, we're planning on fixing up the fact that he's going to take a while to level up. So we're going to go up this route. And let's check this guard. Are you a kid who's working on a Pokedex? Professor's aide came by in here. Oh, okay, interesting. Let's go up here. There's someone we can talk to. The aide. Hi, remember me? I'm one of Professor Oak's aides. If your Pokemon has got complete data of 50 species, I'm supposed to give you a reward. You entrusted me with this experience share for you. So, Doc, let me ask you, have you gathered data on at least? Yes, we have. We have 59 Pokemon at this video. I caught a Kangaskhan and Tauros off screen. And that was painful to do. Especially Tauros. Tauros kept running away. But yeah, we caught both a Kangaskhan and a Tauros, and now we pretty much completed the Safari Zone except for one Pokemon, but we might be able to get the tools to catch that Pokemon soon enough. And for now, we're actually gonna take the Lucky Egg off Grim and give him this experience share we just got from the aid, because that's basically what lets Kabuto get the EXP without having to switch in and out. I will be training up Lettuce and Rockweed, probably. I mean, Rockweed because it's the lowest level of what I got so far that's not Kabuto. And then Lettuce just because I like having my starter be pretty high level. So we'll give our starter for now the Lucky Egg. A status symbol for Lucky Lettuce. Wanna play with my Pokemon? Well, we're gonna play, alright. I'm gonna just decimate you. Let's see, yeah, Hector Gas has a bell scrap. Okay. Fine, okay. I can just take you out. You don't scare me whatsoever. Ugh. But yeah, I went working out at the gym today, and that was fun. Yeah, see? You split the EXP. Of course, you don't... Of course, Venusaur is getting more EXP because of the Lucky Egg, but for now, this will be the best course of action to take, because right now, we're like facing grass types, and pretty much, I want Grim to get to level 30 before I start using the fights. Yeah, get to level 21, that's good. Tangela, a lot of grass types I see. The result of using Tackle, but soon enough we will replace Tackle with a better move. I'm thinking of teaching Lettuce Sunny Day to set up or something. That could be fun. So yeah. Bide, that's also why, just because I don't like my opponents keeping me in the battle. Like there was that one time when I was using Grim and against that, it was that Tentacool that kept it in battle, and I did not like that. Or Tentacruel or whatever. But yeah, Grim's getting the EXP, and I get to show up this route too. We're going in reverse, because usually you'd go down from Lavender Canyon this route. When I whistle, I didn't quite give it a sense, or I was busy talking about my strategy for this episode. Pidgeotto. Too bad, I'm a higher level. Your puny bird won't save ya. Well, you're a bird keeper, but... yeah, look at how much damage I'm doing to you. That's the power of the Venusaur. But yeah, I'm thinking of getting Sunny Day, and then of course, to get to Lettuce to use Solar Beam strategy. It's a lot more fun to do that with Exeggutor, but like with Venusaur, I think it also is kind of fun to do too, because there's also other moves I can use too. I can teach like Lettuce Sludge Bomb. That's a fun move to teach Lettuce too. Because what Sludge Bomb does is it's pretty much a poison stab attack, and so that'd be perfect for Lettuce. Oh, Farfetch, really, dude? You're running a Farfetch? It sucks. Your puny birds won't help you, especially Farfetch. Farfetch is like I said, if you're not playing Sword and Shield, it's pretty much terrible. And oh, speaking of newer Pokemon games, there was actually that Pokemon Direct that happened today, and that was pretty fun. I new conditions they did. Like, I think one thing I really love is that in Scarlet and Violet, you can actually fight the gym leaders out of order, or you can fight them in any order you like, and my god, I've been waiting for that. Like, I remember this Pokemon Crystal ROM that actually did that, but, like, it's good to see an official Pokemon game do that, and you can fight the gym leaders in any order. I wonder if they're gonna have, like, different teams based off that, and that's pretty... I'm just gonna say, pretty awesome. They probably will have teams based off of, like, what badges you have, because it kind of reminds me of the fact that, like, in Pokemon Origins, Brock, like, had an entire team ready for someone who had 8 badges. It's actually good world building, honestly, and that Pokemon Origins does. So I'm gonna switch out for Rock Lee now. You know what? I will let us have a few more battles in the sun. Fitting, because it's ground type, but yeah, I really like how you can challenge the gym leaders out of order, and it seems like I love how it's an open world Pokemon game, because Legends Arceus was like a really good step in the right direction. I don't know how to feel about the crystallized mechanic. Like, it feels like a one-off gimmick, but it's whatever. It's probably not gonna hinder battling. It's probably like Z-moves in Sun and Moon, where you just kind of ignore it. But I guess it is cool that you can get like Pikachu that knows Fly, or like it can like use flying type moves and other stats. It just feels like Z-moves again. And I do like how it takes place in a school, and that there's gonna be 3 separate storylines. I wonder if that's gonna like, I wonder how that's gonna have work. Like the whole 3 separate storyline things. It's probably gonna make or break the game, honestly. Oh, and let's not forget the new forms of Pokemon, like, that Wooper form. I'm definitely wanting to catch that on my team. That'd be pretty fun. I don't know what starter I'm picking, but I'm probably going to pick the grass starter, just because I have a favoritism in terms of grass starters. Like, I mentioned my love for Venusaur, I mentioned my love for Grovyle and the whole Sceptile line, because that was like my childhood pick, and while I'm more of a fan of, like, Cyndaquil in Generation 2, I will admit that Meganium's underrated. I grew up with Torterra. I accidentally chose Serperior on my first playthrough, and it became nostalgic because of that. And Chestnut, I don't know about Chestnut, but Decidueye. Oh my god, Decidueye is awesome. I used it in my, like, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon playthrough. Or, wait, no, my Ultra Moon playthrough. It was amazing. I've used every starter in Generation 7, but my goodness. But yeah, my goodness, is Decidueye a good Pokemon? Just as I thought. And it's a bird. It's a pretty respectable bird Pokemon, even though it's a ghost type. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I'm probably gonna get Scarlet. Like, I don't know, I just like the legendary design, even if it kind of looks goofy when he runs or flies. I just kind of like the old. I just like the whole vibe with him. I like his feathers on his head. I like red a lot. I know I'm kind of weird for picking that, because everyone's probably gonna pick Violet, but Scarlet, I'm probably gonna be the one person who picks Scarlet. It's probably gonna be like how I picked Pearl back when I was a kid, when everyone in my mother picked Diamond. It tends to be whenever I play with, like, my older brother, he tends to pick the opposite version I do, so yeah, that's something we like to do. And I like how it's co-op too, that's also pretty cool. Like, imagine if it's online co-op, I could probably play with my friends online and my brother locally, that'd be pretty awesome. And trading, I just like the whole idea that it's an open world Pokemon game where you can fight the gyms in any order, and I kind of like what they're doing with it. I hope it's a good game. I have high hopes for this one. I don't know if I'm gonna let's play it because I want my reaction to be genuine, and I don't know if I'm good with blind reactions to things. Eventually, I might do a blind reaction to a game, but it's not gonna be a Pokemon game because I kind of want my first experience just to be personal, you know? maybe in like the far future I could let's play it, like maybe in like 2030. Back when I think of this game nostalgically, like 7 years ago I was in college. Now I'm a 30-year-old dude playing Pokemon. Come on, let us. I'm actually gonna see if Grim can take out this Oddish. It's reaping time. That's the power. Reap this Oddish's soul and send it to the afterlife. I kind of also just realized that this game would also kind of work better with like something like a Dusknoir or something, because it's literally the Grim Reaper, but I just like the name Grim on my frickin' Kabuto. I don't know, sue me. I think it's also just because of how the evolutionary line looks when it fully evolves. Speaking of the evolutionary line, I wish, even though I'm not a fan of Mega Evolution as a concept, imagine if the fossil Pokemon got Mega Evolutions. How cool would they be? I mean, I know Aerodactyl got one, but really? Not one for Kabutops or Almastar? That would be so cool. Think about it. They'd breathe like new life into them. So yeah. I also didn't know that you got the experience share over here. I thought you got it like at like the other game by like the Snorlax. Yeah, spoiler alert, there's another Snorlax you have to fight if you want to go down the other path. But I thought it was over there by Vermilion City, but nope, apparently it was over here, which is good. Which means I don't really have to waste time getting to the EXP share. I get to use it on these trainers. I raise Pokemon for the protection because I live alone. I imagine that would be, like, the reason why people would raise Pokemon in real life. Like, to protect home from burglaries, probably. You could, like, train them, too. I know we've had this conversation before, but still. They would be cool in real life to have. Anyway, beating up this Bulbasaur. Yeah, seriously, man, not an Ivysaur. I mean, I know Bulbasaur's cool and all, but come on, man. Okay, there you go. There's an Ivysaur. See, that's how it's done. And that second Pokemon is what you want. You want 2 Ivysaurs, man. Or a lady. Anyway, let's take out this darn Ivysaur. I have a Venusaur, buddy. Ah. I hate when that goes, when stuff doesn't go my way there. Oh well, I'm gonna switch out. I'm gonna switch to Hipster, actually. You can't put me to sleep if I'm a frickin' Hypno. And you can't do too much damage to me either, because I have a high special defense stat. Boom. There is a new Pokemon you can get over here, I think. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to really think on it. Because I know you can get the evolved... I think you can get the evolved form of Fearow at this point in the game, but I think there's another Pokemon you can get, but I think you can get it much more commonly. I think you can get it much... I'm just gonna say, I think you can get it much easier later on. Anyway, let's fight another trainer. Oh, wait! My Pokemon's asleep, I gotta show this off. So, go to your bag and go to your key items. If you want to wake up a Pokemon, you don't have to use Awakenings anymore. They're useless. At least in this game. Because guess what you can do? You can use the Pokeflute. That's what it sounds like. And the Pokeflute awakened sleeping Pokemon. I didn't know about this until one time when I was fighting the Elite Four as a kid. So yeah. Now, Gladys is awake. It's a pretty cool strategy, and it saves money. I wanted to show that off at some point, and I'm glad I did. Yeah, this episode's just gonna be mainly me fighting up these routes. But it's gonna be fun, trust me. Like, The whole Pokemon Presents thing was so coincidental, and I'm glad it happened today, because I got to just discuss my thoughts about it. The whole school thing kind of reminds me of, I'm gonna say it reminds me of Shadows of Almia, because technically you take a Pokemon trainer school before you become a Pokemon Ranger in that game. Oh yeah. I played through a good portion of it, I think, but I really need to replay through it because I pretty much just... I played through it once and I didn't get very far, then I played it through a second time because I wanted to replay it, and then I actually got pretty far that time, but I never completed Shadows of Almia. I've beaten the original Pokemon Ranger, though. I haven't beaten Guardian Sign or even played Guardian Sign, but I have that game in my possession. The spin-off games are really good. Like Ranger, of course I mentioned Mystery Dungeon, and I love Explorers of Sky. It's my favorite Pokemon game of all time. Let me switch out to Rock Lee. Rock Lee needs some fun too. Wait a minute. What am I doing? I need to take the item off. There. Give the lucky egg to Rock Lee. I'm still so excited that I freaking got the Fuschia cash when you lose to begin. I mean, yeah, that's the rule. Whoever wins pretty much just gets the money. But it's not gonna be you, buddy. And why is it whenever I switch Pokemon, why is it that most of these Pokemon are only weak to Hipster? I mean, seriously. Poison type, the Poison types and Grass types, man, really? Such is the life as a Pokemon trainer, I'm pretty much at a point in this game where Rock Lee has to pretty much just suck it up and fight Pokemon that have resistances to him. It's really sad, but that's just the fact of life. Oh, come on, high jump kick. Okay, good, it didn't miss. I hate when high jump kick misses because, oh, screw you, Grimer. That's one thing I've grown to dislike. I've always liked the game. Oh wait, I have Foresight. I don't care. I just realized I have Foresight. I can pretty much just overlook your stupid minimize strategy. But yeah, that's something I really dislike. I've grown to dislike just minimizing strikes because so many trainers in this game can use the strategy and it's annoying as hell. But I forgot Foresight can actually break through that. I'm glad I put it on Rock Lee. Yeah, also using accuracy things. That's pretty much the only way they try to win. They don't use any powerful moves like Sludge Bomb or Explosion. They use things like Smog and Smoke Screen. And that does barely anything to me. I'm disappointed in you. Now, Fork overall your cash, how do you feel now? Now that the boot's on your foot. That cannot be true! And give me your money, sir. I was just joking about the money. Don't take me so serious. Of course, here's another fighter, dude. Hey, kid, come on! I just got off these off some loser. What, the bike or your dumb haircut? Wow, I'm being incredibly savage today. I really need to be earnest. Okay, that's stupid. Okay, let's kind of take out this coughing the old-fashioned way by beating it up. Accuracy. It's clobbering time, though. Just beat me up these coughings. Grim, yeah, finally, Grim grew to level 25. Mud Shot, okay. Finally, a ground move. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of Leer for that. I mean, I didn't use Leer that much, but Mud Shot's worth that. And having all attacking is good for now. And I'm gonna say, ground moves is really good. Sucks that ground moves will miss if I try using it on coughing right now. I would love to use it on coughing, but no, coughing. If it's a Grimer, then maybe I could try switching out and showing it off. I mean, Grim's starting to get to a pretty respectable level. Well, it's 25, but it pays its taxes and bills now. It's not a baby Pokemon. And Weezing, I can't do anything about that, because that also has Levitate. Yay, Sludge. It's not Sludge Bomb, but okay, fine, you poisoned me. That's what I get for distant Sludge. But Sludge Bomb's better. Anyway, let's break you apart. And I think the reason why they're so low level and not really putting up a fight is because technically you have to go either one way or the other, so pretty much it's like it's like a choose your own adventure. You can't really... Let's see. Coughing. Fine, I'll switch. Yeah, I'm gonna probably switch. Let's see, can I actually... I want to actually see if Grim can finally take them on. I'm gonna test this. Okay, you used a tackle. I'm gonna try Surf on you. Yeah, we're starting to get to a pretty respectable level. Yeah, there we go. Get used to seeing that Surf animation, by the way. That's one of the best water moves. And it's like the main way we're gonna be getting around the region later. Ooh, let's try out Bloodshot. And that does super effective damage against Grimer. And it lowers his speed, too. And you can't do that much to me, sir. That's the power of Mudshot, baby. Now we got a way to really pester those Mucks and Grimers. And you know what? I'm actually gonna... Let's see, is there any more biker dudes? Yeah, there's probably some biker dudes up here I can fight. Wait a minute, I haven't yet. I'm sorry, Rockley, I might have to let you die of poison, but I'm gonna actually give, instead of getting the EXP share, I'm actually gonna give him the Lucky Egg and see if he can fight on his own now. Let's see if he's strong enough to fight on his own. Do we have any poison, though? There's no poison flute, but there is a way to... There is, of course, you know... Yeah, as I say, we don't need these awakenings anymore, pretty much, because we can just recover the old-fashioned way. Fight all these guys. We ride out here because of the wide open spaces. Yeah, sure you do. Biker Gerald. Ah, okay. I can't use my Mudshot on this guy, but I can surf him. It's surfing time. Boom. And Grim is really starting to get on levels. This is good. It's always... I'm glad I picked him up at the time that I did. Because, yeah. There will be a gym later down the line Grim will excel in. Let's try out our newly found Bloodshot on this Muck. No longer will you minimize on me, sir. Oh, okay, that didn't do too much. But it lowered your speed. That's gotta account for something. Oh, you used Bloodshot. That's not cool. Let's surf you. Let's see if that does more damage. Apparently it doesn't. Screeching ain't gonna help either. Disable no more, perfect. There you go. I wish it also lowered accuracy as well. I mean, I know I'm being a hypocrite because I like accuracy being lowered, but... Oh god! I forgot how scary that how much damage you can put off on me it was. I remember a playthrough where I used Muck, and it was actually pretty good, so yeah, I would highly recommend Muck. I used it in the same playthrough where I used the Sweeping Executor with, I remember now, I remember using it on the same team as the Sweeping Executor with Sunny Day. That was a pretty recent playthrough, actually, and that was Fire Red. But yeah, I haven't played Leafgreen in a while. So yeah, it's been fun playing this game. Plus, like I said, Pokemon Battle, cool, Rumble, Pokemon Rumble. Actually, I don't know how to feel about that spinoff. I mean, I don't like the one for the Wii U at all, but there's also the fact that there is. I remember the classic Rumble and the one on the 3DS, Rumble Blast. I think I remember Rumble Blast being good, and like the original being good, but not really the Wii U version. The Wii U version just had those little, I don't know, those little collectible things you put on the Wii U or something. And why did I use Surf? I could have used Mud Shot. Well, I'm Rock Water, but I guess I really wanted to Stab. I don't know why I picked that. I guess I was just busy just ranting about how the Wii U version of Rumble sucks. Oh, there you go. Lower your speed, of course. That's just obligatory. And yeah, you wasted a turn using Disable. Fair enough. Take out this Grimer here. Yeah, Grim is really starting to come into his own. He's starting to become really. I'm gonna say he's become independent. They grew up so fast, my guys. I need to burn some time. Shut up and battle. Yeah, I don't like you wasting my time. I kind of like you in that aspect, Isaac. Look at his Grimer. One shot. Yeah, well, now we're doing half damage to Grimer. You're pretty defensive. Aha, you missed your Disable, you fool. There we go. Took out the Grimers. There you go, level 28. Mud Shot again, baby. But I do love Kabuto's inspiration about horseshoe crabs. Like, horseshoe crabs are pretty cool creatures, not gonna lie. Like, they're like one of the oldest creatures, and like they're like one of the oldest living creatures to this day. And the fact that their blood can be used for medicine, that's pretty. Oh, I forgot he gets a coughing. You just blend in so well with the Grimers and Mucks that I had you mistaken for your identity, sir. Yes, whenever I go on little tirades about little fun facts, whenever I kind of get distracted. Anyway, take out this coughing. It's my bad, though. Anyway, you didn't do too much. You only did 8 damage. I got punished with 8 damage. That was the only thing that really happened. Grim grew to level 29. There we go. What, you? Okay, that was quick. Let's see. Do you have anything to say? Raising Pokemon's such a drag, man. I know, man. They can be hard to raise, but... Oh, Rock Leaf Baited. Case in point. Come on, let's go. That's another Pokemon game. Let's go. Biker Lucas, spelled with a K. But yeah, the reason why I didn't really want to play that is because, one, I don't have a Switch capture card. So yeah, even if I really wanted to. And two, I think this game is a better remake than Let's Go. I think Let's Go's remake just for like, I'd say Let's Go is more faithful to Yellow. Pokemon Yellow, which, Pokemon Yellow, you start out with like a Pikachu, you go through the region, and Let's Go Pikachu only is like that too. You can't evolve to Pikachu, you pretty much travel around with Pikachu, and I was gonna say it's a lot like Yellow version, and besides it has the catching mechanics from Let's Go, and also, you don't have an awesome rival like Gary. You have Trace. And the reason I remember his name was because a certain someone uploaded a Let's Play series of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee today, so that's why I just remembered his name. Ah, minimize. Okay. Ah, come on, one shot. My shot's not the most accurate. I might have to actually rely on Surf now. But yeah. And plus it's piss easy too. Like, not saying this game is, like, the hardest Pokemon game around, because it's not. But I just feel like a little more challenge in my Pokemon games. I'm glad Black and White, like, I actually know Black and White 2 had that whole, I think it was Black 2 had that whole difficulty thing, and I wish that was a thing actually in mainline Pokemon. Like, the difficulty, having a difficulty setting would be so really cool. Like, I'd play Pokemon in hard mode if it was a thing. Wait, did I really just use Mudshot? Ah, I'm such an idiot! Well, I have an Elixir too. Ah, I'm such an idiot. I wasn't paying attention that Surf had the low, but I used it on Mudshot. Ah. I can be ridiculous sometimes, man. There you go, Grim is starting to really, like I said, come into his own. Great. I don't know what you said. I don't care either. You used Minimize. You're dead to me. Let's see, let's talk. Ooh, a double battle. You know what? Yeah, I will actually revive Rock Lee for this. Rock Lee and Kabuto. Yeah, I don't know how they would get along. Probably not really well because Kabuto's a villain and a pretty shady person. But apparently he redeems himself and Shippuden, so that's something. Anyway, let's have Rock Lee take on these little kids. Kiri! More references. Jan, let's really try hard together! Kiri. Like that one move Sasuke used against Tachi. Okay, I'll stop. Charmander and Squirtle. Hey, did you see the starters we didn't pick? Let me absorb you. Let me absorb your essence. And let me kick you in the face, Charmander. Actually, no, yeah, I'll kick you in the face. Yeah! Let me absorb your essence, Squirtle. This is what you get for being an annoying... This is what you get for being an annoying Smash character. Yeah! Yeah, it's kind of funny that... Yeah, Squirtle's a Smash character. Imagine just fighting a trainer with a Squirtle, an Ivysaur, and a Charizard. Just like the Pokemon trainer in frickin' Smash Ultimate and Brawl. That'd be hilarious. Anyway. I'm not into it, but okay, let's go. Wow, apparently someone doesn't have drive. You're a bird trainer. You should have drive. What drive? Oh, power. Okay, whatever. I can serve you to death, buddy. I've become independent. Or Grim has become independent. He can live on his own now. Without need for your silly Spearows and your... What else? Spearows? Hey, there we go, Spearow, finally. We get to see him. Oh yeah, he's pretty powerful. Yeah, Spearow is a good Pokemon to use, honestly. And now that I'm kind of looking at his sprite, I know it's supposed to be angry, but if you kind of look at his eye, if you look at his eyelid somewhat, like it kind of, like when I look at his eyelid in high HD, it kind of looks like he has his lid kind of like halfway, so he's kind of like tired looking. I mean, I know it's supposed to be an angry face, but now that I'm looking at the sprite in detail, oh god, he looks like he's just tired. But I know it's supposed to be an angry face. Oh, sand attack. No, I do not need sand. It's rock, coarse, and irritating, and it gets everywhere. I'm just being a reference machine today, and Benny. Okay, anyway, Benny, you're done. Get out of here, let me... Oh, I don't have any big healing items. You know what, it's fine. Have you heard of the legend of the winged mirages? Interesting. Go on, sir. Well, you're gonna have to go on after the battle. Donald, he has a far. That sounds like a far-fetched tale. Okay. Not really. I will never stop. Oh, what? No! How dare you! You knocked out my lucky egg, you bastard! I know I'm gonna get it. Hopefully I'll get it back after the battle, but I'm gonna kick your ass now. Let's hope it comes back, because I'll be extremely pissed if it is. I'll be extremely pissed if it is taken away from me. Why did I lose? Because you pissed me the fuck off. Okay. Is it still there? Is it still there? Yeah, it is. Good. You got me angry over nothing, sir. Well, the Ring Mirages are the legendary bird Pokemon. There are 3 of them. Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. Ooh, foreshadowing, guys. We're gonna probably have to go after them at some point. Yeah, okay, I forgive you for saying that information and foreshadowing, but right now I need to heal up at some point, let's see. I want to fight you guys in a double battle, but I'm not going to get that satisfaction, so... fine. Have you taught your Pokemon how to fly? You'll be able to soar to the sky. Yeah, I already got that move. I got it before even Erica's. You're way behind the time speed. I gotta catch up. Let's see, can I take him out? Come on. Oh, no. Come on, only do 3. Okay, you only do 6 times, good. Take you out. Yay, one-shot you. I'm gonna switch out to Roland.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Oh! Oh no! No! Screw you, Dodo! Screw you! You know what? Fuck you!
Fuck you!
Die! I did that to spite you, sir. Pissed off that you used perfect. I'm not done with the battle yet. I'm gonna use Psychic. I'm gonna take you out. You're done. Get out of my sight. I didn't expect this route to go on for incredibly long because I thought there was only like a few big trainers, but apparently there's like a freaking mountain full of trainers here, and I want to heal up. Shot down in flames. Yeah, you're done. I'm gonna go heal up.
Eventually.
And now I can fight this trainer over here. Grim, you can do this time. I believe in you. Okay, yeah, I had to get right in front of you. Yeah, TM's on sale at the sale of Dawn department store. TMs aren't really rare, but not many people have ancients. Well, that's because they're hidden moves, sir. That's the definition of them. They're hard to find. Anyway, let's try surfing you. No matter how strong Grim is, he can't, like, take on the entire crowd for himself without healing items, because eventually he'll be weared down by attacks. So, yeah, it was inevitable, but I should have really bought items when I had the chance. Anyway, we can't regret it now, because Grim's level 32! Yeah, Grim is catching up! And a Fearow. I'm not scared. I don't fear Fearows. In fact, I eat them for breakfast. Okay, no, that's just wrong. But Grim does, because Grim just literally destroys you. So get out of here. Aw, bummer. Yeah. So many bird catchers. My bird Pokemon should be great in battle. You're like... It's like a convention attention over here. There's so many bird-type people. Mitch. Let's surf him. Spearow, so many Spearows. There wasn't that many bird trainers around this region, but apparently they all group up on this route. Apparently this is the best bird watching spot. Okay, you got like, how many on the... Oh, stop! Okay. 5 times. Wow, that's ridiculous. I know I'm destroying most surf, but stop already, man. Destroyed. Level 33. Boom. Yeah, this is the route I tend to take whenever I play like a Pokemon game without like doing everything. Like I usually never take Cycling Road. I always take this route down. And trust me, it's a long way down. I gotta say, you got like this whole area over here. Route 14, Route 13, Route 15. You got a lot to work with here. And look at our stats. We're going up. We're going places. I need to heal up real quick. Okay. And we're about to use those. We're about to use those rare candies, so get ready for that. Once we hit level 35, we're using them all. Remember Pokemon Eagle? Yeah. What do you have to say? You need to use TMs to teach good moves to Pokemon. Well, yeah, that tends to be the case for a lot of Pokemon. Like, some TMs make Pokemon better. Surf 'em! Local horseshoe crab causes flooding in southeast section of... Yeah, this is southeast section of frickin' Kanto. With all the surfs I've been doing, I'm surprised... With all the surfs I've been doing on this land, I'm surprised it isn't the Hoenn region now. Har har har. Level 34. So close. So freaking close to level 35. I can taste it. It tastes like success. Oh, I'm gonna throw away. I'm not gonna lose, not when the wind's blowing my way. Oh, you're facing the wrong way, sir. Harry has... Harry! That's a reference to that show. Anyway, surf 'em. I'm surprised they've never made a platypus Pokemon. Like, imagine that. It could be like a normal poison type or like a water poison type. And it's like, and imagine if it was like a route starter Pokemon. Like, imagine if that was like the Bidoof of the Australian region. It was competitively viable. Imagine that. And imagine it also had electric moves too, because poison can literally stun people. Imagine that as a Pokemon, man. It was like a fan idea I had. Like a platypus Pokemon that can learn poison and electric moves. That was normal type. Oh. Yeah, really, there's so many trainers here, it's pretty obvious that I'm using all my ethers in order to get... This time I'm gonna pick Surf. There. I've learned my lesson. There we go, let's... Oh, wait, why did I use Absorb? I even failed at the most basic level. I was like, I got Surf, but then I just was like, nope, I picked the wrong move. But hey, I killed back 3 HP. This route's so long, man. It's just how it is. And I can't control how many trainers on the routes. Super Pokemon Maker! Like, imagine that. Just a freaking you make your own Pokemon game. A lot of people would come up with some crazy trainers. There'll be some, like... It would be like Kaizo. It would be like a Kaizo game. Like every trainer having legendaries on their team. That would just be... I would not want to play that. Like, I know I like hard Pokemon games, but that is ridiculous. Let's see what you got, sir. Biker Jared has a... Yeah, if you don't know Kaizo, it's pretty much just Pokemon, but it's like Dark Souls. That's essentially what it is. So it's like extremely ball busting to get to it. Hey, level 35, I made it. I couldn't have made it. I couldn't have done it without Rocket League. I like to thank the Academy. Get rolling up. Ah! As soon as I switch out. Ah, mark you. Coughing. Yeah, that episode where Weezing and Orbach left Team Rocket was pretty sad at the end. It was pretty crazy that it was like there was like this Poe tribute with a Tyranitar. Remember that? The advanced generation of Pokemon. Oh, I don't know what you said, but I don't care. We're almost there. We're almost at the end. I'm sorry, Roland. I don't have any way to cure your poison, buddy. It's like... Let's see. Do I? Okay, fine. You know what? I'm doing it. It's time. It's time for the moment you've been waiting for. Evolving Kabuto! Kabuto grew to level 36. Or Grim grew to level 36. Grim grew to level 37! Grim wants to learn Endure. We do not want him to learn Endure. Grim grew to level 38! Grim grew to level 39! And then finally, Grim grew to level 40! What? Grim is evolving! Hello, Kabutops! Congratulations, your Grim evolved into Kabutops. He's trying to learn Slash. We're gonna get rid of Scratch for Slash. Slash is basically better. It's self-explanatory. It's better than Scratch. There we go. We got a powerful new team member, the Grim, and I'm gonna actually. That's enough grinding for him. We pretty much got him up to the on par with the team member, and better too, because he's the same level as Lettuce now, which is brilliant. Anyway, next up, I'm gonna actually let Rocket League take the fight. Wow, your badges are too cool! Yeah, you like them? Got 5 of them right here. Valerie is gonna send out Poliwag. Kick your butt here with roll and kick. Kick your butt? Okay. Roll and kick. That wasn't even a pun, what am I doing? Some of these trainers I will kind of skip too, because we are getting, like, we're getting extremely close to the hour mark, and I really want to keep these videos short, so we will make it to the end. in a minute here. And you know what? Just because I'm so generous, I'm gonna show off the power of Kabutops alongside Rock Lee. Grim is gonna be... I'm gonna show off our newly evolved Grim. Do you want to battle some Pokemon with me? Let's see, are you the... Oh, you're not even a double battle trainer. Get out of here. Lame. Well, you know what? I'll treat it like a double battle. I keep forgetting these two aren't double battle trainers and just are just two trainers standing next to each other. Meow. Kick you in the face, meow. No, nothing personal. You're just my enemy. And you know what? I will show off Kabutops in the next fight. Just because I'm so generous. Let's show him off. Sure, I'll play with you, sweetie. Let's see what you got. Lola has a Rattata. Oh, you're screwed. Here we are. Let's circle him. Oh, that's cute. Now die. And let's use a Pikachu. Let's shot it in the face. Let's slash you. Now I got to show off all those awesome moves. That's the power of Grim. Oh, you little beast! Indeed, I have a powerful beast on my side now. Anyway, I'm gonna switch out and let Rock Lee finally get the XP he needs. Let's see. Where are you? Where did I put you? Lucky egg. We're nearing the end, people. I'm told I'm good. Too good. I'm good for a kid. I'm told I'm good for a kid. There we go, I said it right. Well, I don't think you're very good for a kid if you have Pidgey. It should be a Pidgeotto. Alright, I'm gonna high jump kick you. Does neutral damage because you're a normal type. Right in the face. Kicking so much butt now, taking so much names. Boom. Yeah, you're not good for a kid if you have normal types that are just like Pidgeys and freaking Rattatas and Pikachus. I mean, Pikachu's fine, okay. I guess I can see the appeal in that. I mean, I have one myself, but I don't use it that much nowadays. I'm just collecting dust in the PC, unfortunately. Susie's gonna send out another Meow. Well, hey, Meowth and Pikachu. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's not 100% accurate high jump kick is. If it was, we'd have a powerful move on our hands. But, nah, it's pretty much a risk-reward sort of move. Oh, I lost! You did indeed. Let's skip all these trainers here. Here in the end, I'll fight this fisherman here. What's catching? You never know what you can catch. Well, if you're using the old rod, you'll know what you can catch. But let's see what you caught. 2 Pokemon. Magikarp. Bringing back he kept me from that last episode. The 6th Magikarp man. His legacy still is imprinted into my mind. Why do you have 2 Magikarps, dude? You're not even annoying. I just feel bad for you, man. I lost it. I should have known you were using 2 Magikarp. And finally we reached this house. I'm the fishing guru's younger brother. I simply love fishing. I can't go there to go without. Tell me, do you like to fish? Why, yes I do. Friend, I like your style. I think we're gonna be friends. Take us and fish, young friend. That's right. Super Rod, the best fishing rod in the game. Fishing is a way of life. It's like the finest poetry. From the seas to the rivers, go out and land the big one, my friend. Now I have a request. If you catch a big Magikarp with that rod, I want to see it. As much as I love to fish, I love seeing gigantic Magikarp. You people have problems if you just like Magikarp. But, yeah. I gotta say this is kind of funny, but I find it extremely funny how you can get the Super Rod before the Good Rod. Like, what's the point of the Good Rod if you get... Yeah, point species. Like, literally, there's no point... Literally, if you go this way, there's no point to ever getting the Good Rod. Except if you want, like, I don't know, something obscure, but, like, most of the Pokemon you can get are from the Super Rod. Like, why? And finally, we have a Snorlax here. But it's no, we're just gonna take it out. We've already caught a Snorlax, we don't need another one. Wanna use the Pokeflute? Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Imagine if it was shiny. Nope, it's just a normal, regular Snorlax. I already have a Snorlax, buddy. So I'm gonna high jump kick you in the face. Hiya! There we go, that's the power of Rock Lee. Taking out a Cho'Yan. Snorlax calmed it down and it gave a huge yawn. And it returned to the mountain. What mountains? We're in the middle of the sea. What the hell? Yeah, I guess it could have returned this way, but you have an entire gate to go through. And, oh, yeah, let's go up here. There's something I want to see if there's something up here. What do you have to say? I'm looking for a Pokemon called Nidorina. Want to trade for... Pointless trade! You're pointless because I can already get a Nidorina. I can get a Nidorina from that one lady at the tunnel. But I guess if you have a Nidorina from catching it at the Safari Zone, I guess go for it. Let's see what binoculars can show. What a breathtaking view. What do you have? What does this one say? Let's see what binoculars show. It's alive in your town from Cerulean City. Rock Tunnel appears to be a good route to take. I guess that's foreshadowing if you ever came here early. Hi, remember me? I'm one of Professor Osage. If your Pokemon has a complete Pokédex data of 30... Yeah, this guy was the one I had... This guy was the guy I mixed up for the other guy. If you have a complete data of 30 species, that's supposed to give you a reward. I have more than enough. An item finder. So yeah, I mixed up the item finder guy with the EXP guy. That's fine. I have 60 Pokemon. That's right. Items on the floor may be hidden from view. We can use this item finder in the tunnels if you really want to get your items. But technically the item finder is useless. Oh, rolling bacon finally. Sucks. We're gonna go back to Vermilion City and then we'll call it. Great Ball. Yeah, pretty much all these... Let's skip all these trainers. We are pretty much ready to go to Saffron and do what we need to do. So yeah, in the next episode, that's what we're gonna do. In the next episode, we're gonna go to Saffron City and go to Silph Co and kick Team Rocket's ass. That's what we're doing next time. And with our fully evolved Kabutops, we can really put a hole in them. Yeah, look at our levels, man. Just look at how good everyone is. You got Lettuce and Grim leading the party. You got Hipster, Roland, and Broccoli at level 38. You got everyone. You got the whole squad. We're still missing a fifth. We're still missing a 6th party member, but soon, well, that one day we will get our 6th party member. And unlike, I'll give you a little hint. Unlike Grim, he's gonna be a lot easier to train. I'll just say that much. He won't be, yeah, he's not gonna be found at level 5. we're gonna find him. We're gonna find him a little later. So yeah, stay tuned for that. So in the next episode, we'll be going to Silphco and taking down Team Rocket. And so yeah, I'll see you guys then. Bye guys. This is Metal Kid Doc signing out.